Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to BurghTakes, our second episode. I'm your host, Kaleb Eberline, joined by my two best friends, two of my co-hosts, Myles Hannick and Logan Pfeiffer. How are you guys doing?
Doing great.
Amazing.
All right, let's dive right into it. A lot of content here for Pittsburgh sports, starting with baseball. We got a 3-series with the Cubs. We went 2-1 against the Cubs. First topic, talking about Konnor Griffin right now. Obviously, he isn't playing too well right now, batting 138. He does have very good defense right now for us in shortstop. The last 15 games, like I said, he's batting 138, 20 with 29 ABs, 4 hits. He's 4 for 29. Are we a little worried about the young kid, or we just keep letting him swing the bat?
Not worried at all. But let me quick say there. Shouldn't have said 2-1. It should have been 3-0. But we'll get to that a little bit later. Am I worried about Konnor Griffin? A little bit, just because we can't send him down. It would mess up his major league options and stuff like that. Am I a little bit worried of what to do with him as well? Yeah, I don't know if we should keep him in the lineup, throw him in, or we should bench him. It's not great to see from number one baseball's prospect. I feel like Harper, Soto, all these young guys who are generational had an immediate impact, and I do think Griffin will bring that. And maybe I am being a little bit harsh, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit worrying to see that he's not able to be an immediate impact, especially whenever the bats necessarily there's not anyone who's a big name. He's not overshadowed by, yes, everyone's performing well, but there's not necessarily like a superstar that's grabbing all this name value. He's the name value. And it just sucks to see that media attention not translate on the field. Logan, what do you think?
I mean, I was thinking like much of the same thing. I think that it's just you want to see him succeed because of all the hype, and like you haven't seen a player like this. Obviously, for the Pirates, have this amount of hype in what forever. So it's like you want to see him hit, you want to see him perform, and we don't have those options, like you said, after signing him to this contract of sending him down. I do believe we should probably bench him. I that's just my opinion. Maybe bench him for a little bit, like maybe 2 games. Give him a little break. Like take him to the fucking batting, take him to the batting cage. Make sure work on his swing a little bit. I mean, the guy strikes out a third of the time. I think his eye is good, but when it comes down to it, he just doesn't know when to pull the trigger. And I think that's just a confidence thing that needs to be built up, but also, which means he needs to swing the bat, but I also think you need to give him a break because it's obviously not working right now. You need to go get an adjustment or see what you can do with it.
Yeah, I don't think he got a break this since he started. I'm not sure. I don't think he has.
I think he got one when he signed the
Yeah,
contract.
he got 1 or 2 breaks, especially the day when he signed the contract.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
for
that's
sure.
it, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely struggling at the plate. I think it's not to overlook that. I think obviously, yeah, we can't sit him a couple games. I do agree with that. But then it's like, who do we play at shortstop? But I'm sure they can figure that out. I really do think, like I said in the last episode, I feel like he's more beneficial with us on defense. I feel like I'm not really worried about him hitting. But that being said, we do want him to get barrel on the bat or ball on the barrel, however you want to pronounce that. But I think he's not as bad as, some guys on the team like Ozuna, like we talked about last episode. Ozuna still, I don't even think he's gotten a hit yet since episode 1. But it's definitely something to worry about. I mean, when you think about all the other prospects KG is still ranked number 1 in the prospect, but I mean, JJ Weatherholt, he's still playing well. Kevin Magano, like I said in the first episode, he's still playing well. So there's guys that, that aren't as hyped, that are playing better than Konnor Griffin, that should get more media attention.
Yes.
But moving forward from that, our bullpen hasn't been playing too well, and we've seen that them, giving up a lot of runs when Mitch Keller or Skenes are out of the game. What do we think about the bullpen so far? Any guys that stand out?
Stand out as not being good, maybe. I don't know. I don't think there's anyone that particularly stands out as, impressive.
I know someone
maybe,
who's
I guess.
Hunter
Who's someone
Barco
impressive to you?
Hunter Barco is the only one who's been somewhat impressive to me. this entire season in the bullpen. That's pretty much it, though. All these other guys, when they go out there, I'm shaky about.
Yeah, he's another prospect that we have that's been very hyped
I
for us in
mean,
the system.
I'm looking at the
Like
numbers. I
yeah,
think
he's not too
Matson.
well.
Yeah, I think Matson, though, Soto's
Mm.
definitely been. I mean, he had that one home run, but besides that, I think he's been pretty decent. Um,
Going
but
back
yeah,
to
I
episode
agree.
1,
They've
Myles, you
all been
talked
really good.
about not having that deadly, closer for us. Do you still
Yep.
stand on that take with do you still think Soto, Dennis Santana, and all those guys? We don't have like that number one bona fide guy that can close out games.
Absolutely. I think you saw it without the Cubs. We're in the Cubs series. It almost looks like when they go to extras, they don't have a bona fide plan. And it
Mm-hmm.
looks like almost they're just playing for the situation. And I'd almost want to see, some guys who are comfortable. Um, yeah, I think it's going to go back to that. I don't think Santana is that guy. I'm almost more confident in that notion. He almost looks a little shaky out there, like a little bit like he's not the same player he was last year. I don't think at all. And I don't know what it is, but I think the Pirates are going to have to look to be a major buyer when it comes to a big arm in the bullpen around the deadline.
100%. 100%. I mean, I just like poking around the numbers here. I mean, these guys ERA sucks. Like, I mean, all these guys are at least +5, or if not +6, +7. But Dennis Santana, go back to that. His ERA is 1.13. I mean, what do you think we go like bullpen arm for bullpen arm or something like that? Like if you
Well,
don't
like
believe.
Miles said, we really don't have I know on the episode 1 I kind of went against Miles's take, but I kind of realized that we really don't have a bona fide guy. I mean,
Oh no, he's 100%
we're just
right.
rotating closers. I mean, we don't Soto's coming in and then they just pick Santana and then they picked who's the guy, Yakely? I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
pronouncing that
Uriquidy,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uriquidy,
him,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
he pitched in and obviously they blew the game, but we
Yeah.
don't have that bona fide guy. And it's kind of hard. I think they're in a pickle right now, and I think I do stand with Miles' take that there is a chance that maybe moving someone at the deadline or trading someone if that ever when we get to that, because
Yeah.
we really don't have a bona fide. We're just rotating guys like it's a pitching rotation. We don't have
Yeah.
a bona fide
Mm.
closer, so it's definitely to look at. I mean, like Logan said, Hunter Barco, he's not. I mean, he's doing all right. I mean, he's young as well as. I mean, he only has, like you said, he has a 6
I don't think the
ERA.
numbers tell the full story with him, in
Yeah,
my opinion.
yeah. For sure. I think a guy that's also I don't think that's playing well at all, and I think all Pirate fans that are listening to this know who I'm talking about. Justin Lawrence, he's not playing good at all, and it
No, he's not.
kind of reminds me of when we used to have Colin Holderman. If people
Yep.
remember him, when he would always come in, and it's just like he would blow the lead. Nothing against him, but it just was always that curse with him that guy would come in, we're just blowing leads, and. But moving forward from that, the bullpen. Guys that we had a lot of harsh comments on, Oneil Cruz. I can apologize to Oneil Cruz. I'm sure some of us can in this
I'm sorry for saying you
conversation.
can't hit a baseball.
But he, in the Cubs series, 11 ABs, 2 runs, 6 hits, 10 RBIs, 1 home run. And I think he had 1 stolen base, averaging
That stolen base is sick too.
yeah, averaging I think over 400 hitting. Played really well this Cubs series. And I think defensively in the second game he had a really nice catch in the outfield. So things are coming together with him. Do you guys think Cruz keeps smashing the ball? He is one of our best hitters with Lau right now. So what's your thoughts on Cruz so far?
I think he's hearing the noise, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously not from us, but I think Pirates fans as a whole have expressed these frustrations with him over the course of these past 2 years, and I think he's finally just he's heard enough of it. I mean, he's crushing the ball right now. He's seeing it really well. I mean, he's just playing out of his freaking mind. He's batting over 1,000 OPS, 545 average. I mean, this guy's crazy right now.
For
That's
sure.
Yeah.
that's my take on him.
I agree with a lot of what Logan said. I think he's completely right in that he's saying that he hears a noise. Um, in 2 ways. One, I think the batting, yes, he hears the noise, and you've seen him on a leash with the different types of confidence. But personally, even though he has made some defensive plays, I think he does look a little bit skittish or somewhat on some routine plays, and he
Yep.
doesn't look He's a 6'7" guy. He's not necessarily the most natural-looking center fielder, but he doesn't look the most comfortable in all of his plays. He's going to have an up and down year, but I think you're right in saying that he is going to mash the heck of that baseball this year. He's going to knock
Well-
the frickin' cover out of it, dude.
Well, I think whenever you look at him, like, you're not. I mean, we complain about his defense, and obviously it is a big issue. But he was never really advertised as a center fielder, he was supposed to be a shortstop. Well, he was always advertised for his bat. I think we all can remember that Instagram reel or whatever the fuck of him just mashing the shit and bat flipping it. And we were all excited to see him when he debuted, and that's what's been advertised us the whole time, this big bat, and that's what we're finally getting. And I do agree that he still is skittish in the outfield, but I think that's just routine for him at this point. Like, you got to expect him to be skittish. You got to expect him to maybe fuck it up. Like, he's not really you still can't trust him out there,
And when I'm gonna raise that question to you, while you still have this, when do you potentially raise the question of moving him out of that position, putting Magnum back in there, and making that first base spot O'Hearns or Horowitz, Ozuna, maybe switch route because they're both not playing too good, Horowitz or Ozuna. Like, when do you consider switching things up? Because personally, I'm at the point where I'd consider it.
Oh, 100%. I think that, like, Howard should be benched. I mean, like, I just think Ryan O'Hearn, because I'm 90% sure his first position or like his primary position is first base, right?
It is.
So
yeah.
He's been playing left field.
He's been fine out there, but it's just like, I feel like put him in his position that he wants to play in, and because this guy's not performing well, you can maybe move Oneil Cruz around, maybe put him at DH like you were talking, or I don't think you mentioned that, but like, I mean,
Last episode I did, yeah.
Yeah, you can move him to DH, and like, I just think I agree with you. It is time to move shit around and just see what we can do. Because like, I mean, it is still early in the season. It's not set. You can still change shit around right now.
Yeah, I mean, so you think Myles putting him at first base? Or putting him at DH?
I think O'Hearn, not Cruz. I think Cruz should go right field or go DH. Yeah. I think center field has to be Magnums. I mean, the guy's too good defensively.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the bad upside is still there. We haven't seen all of what he can offer.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, he has the speed for sure. Another guy I want to talk about, Brandon Lau continues to outshine the contract that he was given. Today, this series, we went 1 for 4. His first series with the Cubs, had a run. But today against the Cubs, he went 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Did have 2 strikeouts, but I mean, he continues to smash the ball, especially when it counts. Loaded bases, grand slam. I mean, how do you guys think Lau's doing so far? I mean, do you think he continues to smash the ball as well as Hearn, as well as he's playing well as well? So, what do you guys think?
What do you think, Myles?
Well.
I see what you're trying to say there. A little bit of a tongue twister with some of these pirate names we have going on there. I'm not.
A little rusty.
I would love to hear you say the password when he eventually gets his call up.
I can't say that shit either.
But I love the power. That's what I like to see. The average, maybe it's not there, but we just like to see someone swinging for the fences. With that being said, I think the Pirates still do need to find their average guy, because I don't think there's a guy in this lineup necessarily that I've seen so far that can really hit for average. I know Cruz has it now, but do we really think Oneil Cruz is going to be hitting 300 all season? No fucking way.
You don't think O'Hearn keeps it up?
No, Hearn's not hitting 300 this year. I think
like all year, you mean?
I think, that's what I'm saying. I think by the end of the year, you're lucky if you see a single guy on this lineup hit 300.
Seriously?
But I think so. I don't think a guy's hitting over 300 on this lineup.
I think O'Hearn could do it.
I think he'll hit close to it. I think you could see him hit like 290.
Yeah.
And maybe like 15, 20 home runs.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Logan, what's your take on that?
Are we talking about O'Hearn or are we talking about Lau?
We're talking about anyone.
I mean, Ryan O'Hearn. I mean, I want to talk about the game yesterday. Whenever, I forget who was on the mound, but he got himself into a bit of a jam at the end of the game. We all remember that, watching that. And when the pitching coach came out, he was out there before the guy calming him down. Like I talked about last episode, his leadership is there. He's showing that leadership, and that's also why I think he should be at first base, because he kind of commands that infield well.
Who are you talking about? Who are you referencing at first? Or who are you referencing that commands?
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ahern.
Okay. Yes. I agree with that.
Yeah. And on topic of Brandon Lau, I mean, today was amazing. I mean, like you talked about, he's outperforming the contract that we gave him. I mean, it's just, I'm excited.
By the way, I want to say something before you continue. That was a bullshit call today against Brandon Lau. That check swing, that was fucking bullshit, by the way. I don't know what happened, if we weren't able to challenge or whatnot, but that was fucking bullshit. And I know everyone listening, that was fucking bullshit. like come on, bro. Like that's fucking uncalled for.
Yeah.
Like that, like he didn't even swing at all, and they showed the replay. That was did we even have a challenge? I don't think we had a challenge. So I don't even know if you're allowed to challenge that.
I'm not sure.
Or whatnot.
No, you can't challenge a check swing.
Yeah, that's one of those judgment things.
That's just like
rules.
Like I know a lot of people also like. Thank gosh we have ABS system, because half of the calls, I don't know what the percentage is right now and what's right and what's wrong, but I'm 100% sure the players that are challenging the call are doing 100% better than the umpires right now. So I'm super excited that the ABS system is finally in MLB. You can continue with your take, Logan.
Oh, I mean, I was kind of done. You kind of finished it up for me.
I just wanted to say that because that was a bullshit call.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
Brian Reynolds, you guys, I mean, he's playing all right. Logan, do you have? I mean, I know you don't like Brian right now.
No, the thing about Brian Reynolds is, like, he plays well, but, like, I was talking about it with my dad earlier and shit. It's like, when you think about, like, oh, do we ever trade this guy? Oh, he has all the big options blocked off because he doesn't want to get taxed, basically. It's like,
he did say that.
It's bullshit, because it's like, oh, even if we do want to trade this guy, who the fuck are we going to trade him to and for what? And it's like, he goes out there and it's like, he plays with no goddamn emotion. He goes out there up to bat and he just straight face the whole time. Strikes out, straight face the whole time. Hits a home run, straight face the whole time. Just in my opinion, he could give a fuck less if we win or lose. And that might just be because he's desensitized from playing for us for so long. But, like, it's just like, it doesn't seem like he has that fucking want to win. Like, at least to me, he doesn't show anything like that.
I mean, shout out to him winning the game for us, but yeah, I agree.
For sure.
True.
He did have the home opener against Cubs.
Then again, he did it against Kaleb Theobar, who's like one of the worst pitchers in the league right now. That guy was absolutely serving meatballs.
Yeah, so I mean,
it was right down. Yeah, it was right down the zone.
I mean, my grandma could have hit that shit. So I mean, like, but shout out, he did win us that game.
Yeah, I do think he is someone who he's here by seniority. He should be the leader, but he's not. And I think a lot of that goes back to what Logan's saying. He's not a clubhouse guy in any way. At least it appears to be.
Yeah.
From the outside looking in, like, you don't know what he really feels, but like, just like from an outside perspective, it really doesn't look like he gives a shit about the team.
I'm sure he's a good team guy, but I just don't think it's hard for everyone to view him like that, especially.
He doesn't show emotion at all.
Well, and I'm not saying he doesn't care about his teammates, but I'm just saying I don't think he cares about, like, the record or if he wins. Like, that's just my take on it.
Got all that money.
I know. I'm just saying it's a little bit similar almost in the way he acts to Skenes, except one of them is just consistently good.
Yeah,
and I think that's the difference.
Skenes kind of has like that, and also you see like Skenes to me is a team player where he's said, like, he said Konnor Griffin's the face of the team now. Apparently he was calling out Bubba Chandler like the other night, being like, "Come on, Bubba," telling him to basically step his shit up, and like he played pretty well today. Bubba Chandler did play pretty well. I mean, so I think Paul Skenes has a little bit of leadership, even though it might not be so much projected.
He has his own way.
The aura of him, because he's so good, is just like,
By the way, I was wrong. Ozuna did get a hit today. So shout out the Big Bear. He did get a hit. Let's go. He's 3 for 43.
We should start like a daily tracker of his average, of his batting average, and like OPS.
It's under 100 right
it's
now.
Under 100. It's a .07 right now.
Yeah, I bet his OPS isn't above 300 either. So I mean,
nope, 237.
Can we talk about the catcher position and what we think? Who's going to get the nod? Is it going to be Henry Davis or Joey Bart?
For Paul Skenes to start?
For all starts. It seems like it's going to be Henry Davis, but I don't know.
I think Henry too. I like Henry too, just because I mean, Bart right now he's not batting too well right now. I mean, he's batting 100 right now, .105, only 2 hits. I'm not sure what. I just like the younger
They're
kid.
both batting under 200. I agree
Yeah,
with what you're saying, though.
I like
The
the younger
younger
kid.
guy.
Yeah, he's 26. Put on a lot of muscle. I think he's
I,
Skenes' favorite guy. I don't think.
He is.
He is. Yeah. So I think
I mean,
Henry Davis still gets the quote unquote like starter position, but I still think they just keep flip flopping, which I think that's what they're
Mhm.
doing right now.
I think that's also just something to do with his reliability. I mean, it might not be on the hitting side or like the base running side or anything, but he is a pretty reliably defensively. I mean,
He has
His
a good
arm's
arm,
amazing.
right? Yeah, he has
His
a good
arm
arm.
is
that's what I mean.
amazing.
It's like I think to me, it's like you keep him there because of that defensive factor. He's not like a Yadier Molina or anything, but like I mean, he is a consistent player that you can get behind, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
go.
that
Yeah.
point too. Oh, sorry, my
Mhm.
bad. I was just gonna
No,
say
you
it's
go.
just like we have the luxury to be able to because we have the good bats. Like it's
Exactly.
not like before we had to switch between them or find a catcher who could hit. We could put a
Exactly.
defensive catcher in there now because we have other bats. I like that point. It's a
I
very
love
good
how
point,
you
and
said that.
I definitely think that means that we should definitely stick with Davis because his
Hmm.
glove is so much better than Bart. Bart has nowhere near the glove that or arm that Davis has.
And honestly, he hasn't been hitting well either. So I mean,
No,
it's
he
like
hasn't.
and his factor is hitting. So if he's not doing
Exactly.
that, why would
Hmm.
you even
Good
consider
point,
starting him? In my opinion, I gotta
for
stop
sure.
fucking saying in my opinion. Holy shit, I've
No,
said that
you're
like
good.
7 times. We need a
Yeah, I
counter
didn't
for that.
realize going off that or not going away from that. Spencer Horwitz is also not. I didn't know he was not playing that well.
Oh my god, he's
To I
terrible.
Mm-mm.
guess his career average, he's only batting
Terrible.
216 right now, 8 hits for 37. So I think it's
Mr.
it's,
Israel.
I think it's a good option of when we were talking about Cruz and who should play at first base or O'Hearn. So something to look out for. Getting off the batters, going to the pitching rotation, Braxton Ashcraft. I really like his command so far. He's 1 for 1, 2.12 ERA, 3 games played, 20 strikeouts in 17 innings, playing pretty well. He's one of my sleepers when it comes to this rotation. Um, what do you guys think about the young kid so far?
Young kid. I didn't expect it.
He's
I didn't
he's
think. I
26.
honestly, I never thought he would be that good. I
Yeah.
thought he would be comparable to. I mean, I know it's kind of redundant saying Carmen Baginski because he's had just as good of a
Yeah.
year, but kind of like
Mhm.
that thing that him and Kyle Nicholas first experienced where they came up where they were almost like a long reliever and they just were like maybe a
Yep.
4 ERA guy. Like that's what Baginski was his rookie year. That's what Kyle Nicholas was for a long time.
Yep.
That's what I thought Ashcraft would be, maybe like a Thomas Harrington type of guy. Guy just used in the bullpen kind of as a long reliever, sixth starter. I didn't expect this at all, but I'm really liking what I see. I think he's almost gone in to take someone's job in this rotation here soon.
Yes.
Yeah, Carmen's having a good year as well with stats 2.5 ERA, 3 games played,
Hmm.
15
I mean,
strikeouts. So yeah,
talking about Carmen. I mean, I heard that he lobbied for the starting position. Like, so I think they did a great job in actually listening to him because I mean, I'm pretty sure he was drafted as a starter out of college. So I mean, and we converted him to bullpen. But in the starts that I've seen, he's done amazing, and I think he's also
Hmm.
on the level of Ashcraft where he's gunning for someone's job. So I want to ask you guys, what do we do with Jared Jones if he comes back and he's poop? What do we
dude,
do?
I didn't even think of that. I
I
didn't even
mean,
think of
he's
that.
still on our IL. I'm looking at this right now. I think what we have right now with Bubba Chandler, Paul Skenes, Mitch Keller, Ashcraft, Madinsky, we look great. We don't
Is
really, in my opinion, we don't really need Jared Jones right now.
what's this? Is this
Um,
timeline before or after the All Star game?
I have not. It just says IL 60 days. I mean,
I'm sure
that
it's
I
probably
sounds
think
before.
before.
That
Before,
sounds
I'm
the
assuming.
before, but I don't
original
know.
talk was that he was going to try to be middle of All-Star break, maybe a little bit before after.
Hmm.
But there was his original timeline was saying he was going to be shut down all of this year. And
Wow.
with what
Mm,
you were saying, Logan, I almost think that we try to lobby to see if that's the case.
Hmm.
Shut him down this year. Maybe we wait till the offseason, trade one of these guys that's in the rotation now, maybe a Keller,
Yeah.
maybe someone else. Just try
Yeah.
to, I don't know,
I would.
maybe move
Yeah.
Majinski. One of these guys can maybe close a game.
Yeah.
Shoot, we
Yeah, I
have
mean,
Urquidy closing games. He used to start.
Yeah.
Keller. I mean, we were supposed to move Keller. Sorry, we were supposed to move Keller last season. I think there was rumors going
I
out,
mean,
but
we've
we
talked about
didn't.
that for the past 3 years.
Yeah, that's
Moving
true.
him.
I mean, I really like Keller. I don't want him to get moved. I
Me
think
either.
I really like his command so far this season. I mean, he's pitching really well. Only had 1 ERA, played 3 games. He not many
He's like a
strikeouts, but
good
he's
clubhouse
relying
guy,
more on his
too.
defense, and his pitches. So it's definitely well, thinking about it, Seth Hernandez, right? He just got, I think, his first start, and he pitched well. It's like we're having a lot of prospects coming up right now, and like you said, Jared Jones, Seth Hernandez, his first, he had a 4 no-hit inning pitch, 7 Ks in his first outing. So it's like
He does
if
look good.
he keeps playing well, do we call him up? Like, what do we even do?
See, the way I look at it is do you even, like, when you make moves with this bullpen, I want to sit here and be like, well, you can't touch Skenes, you can't do this, you can't touch Bubba, you can't do this. But do you even move with your future that you're going to have Skenes long term?
Mm-hmm.
Because I almost think, did the Pirates overshoot and be like, oh, we're good on pitching? Do we trade Jones and someone else for this really good bat? Because then what happens if Skenes loses you? You had 8 pitchers, 6 pitchers, 7 pitchers that could be top tier starters, and you traded all of them, and now you got nothing. So I almost think the Pirates with Seth Hernandez, they just try to manipulate that service time, keep him in the minors.
Well, he hasn't even made it to AAA yet, right? He's single A right now.
Yeah, so he's that's what I'm saying. I think
He's almost.
you just kind of have to let it pan out a little
Yeah,
bit.
I don't see him
I
coming
think
up
you
this
don't.
year.
He won't, but I think you got to try to get a Skenes extension done before you try to do anything with this bullpen, because you can't maneuver until you have your ace done.
I mean, it's something the Pirates, we all want that extension, but I don't think it happens. I don't think unless
Gotta try.
I mean, just the money talk. If he really wants the money, I think it's just schoolball type of money. I mean, I'm telling you. I
Dude.
mean, he's worth $1 billion. I mean,
Slap
that
a
might be a
blank
hot
check
take.
on
That
his
might be a hot
desk.
take, but he's worth over $500 million.
Dude,
I don't know
slap a
what you guys think,
blank
but
fucking check on his desk. That's what I
yeah.
would do. To tell him whatever the hell you want, I'll give it to you. I mean, you can't let this guy go away. The thing is, like, he knows his value. He's won a Cy Young. He's won Rookie of the Year. He's not gonna take a shitty deal. He's gonna ask for big money. You
And
know,
honestly,
so
he's the reason why I feel like we're spending money, obviously. And
I
I think we
agree.
all can
I think
agree
we're
on
trying to
that.
show him that we are willing to do it. I hope that we're willing to pull the trigger when he asks for that big check.
For sure.
Yeah, just moving into the offseason, do you have Chandler, you have Jones, you have Ashcraft, you have Hernandez. Those are 4 young arms.
Yep.
Hell, we can even count Barco. That's technically a guy
Yep.
who's supposed to be starting.
Yep.
Do you consider those 5 guys movable because of this scheme situation?
I can consider, like, you can maybe move one. I feel like you can't go overboard on moving all. Like you said, you can't lose all these pitchers because if we lose the ace, it's like we did all that for naught. So I feel like moving one of them is acceptable, but I feel like if you're gonna keep Skenes, you can maybe move 2 and go for a big deal, like you said, to get a big bat. I just think it all comes down to Skenes. You got to get Skenes first before you decide to make these crazy moves. But you should trade from a position of strength, which is our pitching. So, yes.
If we keep Skenes, we trade Keller. He's older. I think he could be worth more, and he's more experienced. I mean, if he has a good year this season, I think that's a lot of organizations might take a look at that. Like you said before, that we were supposed to trade him. There's a lot of rumors the past 3 years of him getting traded. So if we keep Skenes, we trade Keller. If we don't keep Skenes, we keep Keller, we trade a young guy. I think Keller's just going to continue to be that experienced guy that we just stay with. So
I agree.
That's what I think.
Do we want to talk about this Washington Nationals upcoming series?
Yeah, Pirates are 9-6 right now. We're first in the division.
Yep.
Reds 9-7, Brewers 8-7, Cardinals 8-7, and then Cubs are 7-8. Skenes gets to start tomorrow. I think Washington is coming off of a sweep against the Brewers, which is they're cooking right now. I don't know what the scores were. Yeah. Brewers I think they are a bit injury prone right now, but I think I mean, Washington. I don't really know how good James Wood and
He is.
what do you call it?
James
C.J.
Wood and
Abrams are
C.J.
playing.
Abrams.
CJ
They're
Abrams is
playing good.
batting over
Is he?
320,
Oh wow.
and Wood has, I think, maybe over 5 home runs, maybe around there. Let me check really quickly.
I was gonna say if C.J. Abrams. I
Yeah,
didn't know
5
C.J.
home
Abrams was
runs.
playing that good.
CJ
Yeah,
Abrams good.
but besides that, they have nothing. And the thing that really sticks out to me is that pitching staff. You got Foster Griffin, who's got a 1.7 over 3 starts. Sorry, I
Mhm.
think that's going to be a interesting outing, and even Cade Cavalli on Skenes Day. But then you got a guy like Jake Irving and even Miles Michaelis, who the Pirates faced a lot when he was with the Cardinals. Guy has a 12.4 ERA. He'll be lucky if he isn't DFA'd before his start.
They don't have Mackenzie Gore anymore, so that's good.
Yeah, they have no one. I
Yeah.
think that
Yep.
Pirate Bats are going to get a lot of time, a lot of fortunate matchups here. Maybe not against lefties. I think who is it? Jake Irvin is a great lefty. No, not Jake Irvin. What was it? Foster Griffin. That's who it was, I believe. Yeah, Foster Griffin is a great lefty. That's going to be a big problem for the Pirates. He's their best arm this year. But besides that, I think you're going to see a lot of great hitting in this series from the Buccos.
I
Yeah, I'm
agree.
hoping
I think we gotta stay hot.
hope Ozuna cooks this series, but we'll see.
I
Logan.
can see us sweeping them, in my opinion. I think we can come
Oh,
out at
absolutely.
12-9, and I
And
think
at home too.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see. I think I think that's on paper. I think it's a clean sweep, but
Yeah.
you never know with this Pirates team. You never know.
Yeah. The
And
bats
this
stay
is a
hot.
7-game homestand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of good momentum that you can rack up there, especially them and the Rays. I mean, I know the Rays are first place in their division, but let's not act like Tampa Bay is a good
Yeah.
roster.
And that division's not really the best.
No,
By
it's
the way-
not. That's a good.
Yeah.
I mean, also like I want to talk about our division. I want to say our division's pretty competitive. I mean, we're at for us to be at the top of that right now, at least, it's like it's going to be a very tight race, and I hope it stays like that the rest of the season. It'll be a fun season if it is. I mean,
Yeah. By the way, Jordan Walker right now he is having a season so
Yeah.
far. By the way, for
It
the
was
Cardinals.
only just
So
time before he put it all together. I mean, the guy's
Dude,
like
he-
6'7".
I'm glad.
300
Even though he's in our
something, like-
division, I'm glad he's playing. I'm glad he's living up to the hype when he came into the league. So,
I'm glad the Cubs suck.
but we'll see. I think it's definitely a sweep series for against
Yeah.
Washington, and like you said, home stance. I think our rotation just dominates again, and I think, like you said, I think our hitting is just gonna keep dominating. I think Cruz keeps dominating, and we're gonna hope for Horwitz to have a decent series, and hopefully Ozuna can pick it up as well.
Hopefully
moving
KG
on,
too.
for sure. Yep, for sure.
Hold on, before we get off of baseball, can we have one? We got to give one guy his flowers. Pirates legend from last season, Tommy Pham, got his call up to the New York Mets today.
No
Everyone, let's give
No
a good
way.
clap for Tommy
Congratulations,
Pham.
Tommy Pham. Congratulations, Tommy Pham.
You
He
said the
ordered some
Mets.
DoorDash before
Yes,
a
Tommy
game.
Pham got his call up
He
to the
ordered
Mets
some
today.
DoorDash before a game. What a guy. Shout out Tommy.
Kind of
Give him
sad they
hell,
didn't bring
boys.
him back, but I
Give him
just feel
hell.
like we needed to end our baseball talk with him giving a Pirate legend his flowers.
That's a great
By the
end.
way, how is Andrew McCutchen doing? Has any of you guys? Isn't he playing? He's playing solid. He's 261 with the Texas Rangers right now. 1 home run, 4 RBI, 6 hits. If those stats aren't
That's
wrong,
all right.
he's playing all right.
He's way better than Ozuna and would have been a margin of the price.
Exactly.
Yeah, Marcelo
exactly.
Ozuna still can't hit. You know, he does better than that.
So we'll give our flowers to Andrew McCutchen as well. He's playing well.
Yes, we'll give our flowers
Rooting
to
for
Andrew
him.
McCutchen. That's our weekly baseball
Small clap
flowers.
for
Andrew
Andrew
McCutchen and Tommy Pham. Or Tommy Pham.
He's called up to the starting roster for the Mets.
Yes, Tommy Pham got called up today.
Yeah, he'll be sent right back now. Don't worry
So
about
what?
it.
He's playing left field. I'm guessing because Soto's out. Is that why he got called up?
Probably.
Yes, I believe he might be playing in the outfield.
Wow,
But I also think it's because they've lost 5 straight and their offense sucks.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, so Tommy
Bogus.
Pham's really going to help that.
Dude, you never know. Tommy
I mean,
Pham effect, bro. Come on, you know when he was on the Pirates. I
hey,
mean,
if
you
he
should have
orders
seen
them
his
some food
highlights.
before the game, he might get the spirits up. They might start hitting some more.
No, shout out
Some shit
Tommy
at the park.
Pham. He's a Pittsburgh legend.
That is a Pittsburgh.
Moving away from Pirates baseball. Hopefully the Buccos keep winning. Going into last episode, we talked a little bit about the draft. We did hear news that no Mendoza and Pitt First overall pick is not coming to Pittsburgh. Going to be staying, I believe, Miami or Florida. I think
It's
he's
Miami.
yeah,
He's going to be with his mom.
Miami. He's going to be with his parents. Kind of. I don't know if there has been the last couple of drafts, I think the first pick's always been there. The guy's always been there, so that's a bit weird. So, any thoughts?
I think it's been since COVID, and I know it's for a personal reason because his mom's condition is hard to travel and all that. But I think it's going to be very weird. And it's going to be very interesting to see how they handle it and all. You can't have Goodell up there for 10 minutes. You're going to get him booed. Like, what are we going to do here?
We got 10 minutes straight. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess they just called a pickup and just. I don't even know what they do. Maybe a video or something.
Who's going to hold the jersey? You know what they should do?
What?
Calling it now. He's a Pittsburgh guy. Curt Cignetti comes out on that stage. Clip it now. I'm adding it.
That would be
Add
sick.
the clip right now. Curt Cignetti comes out on the stage, holds up the jersey. This is my kid, number one. Pittsburgh.
That would be sick.
That would be electric. Solve it all.
Sick. I wouldn't be opposed. I would be fucking screaming my head off if I saw Curt Cignetti walk on that stage. I just want to say, it just like I said with the Tiger situation. I know I just called him an asshole, but like you said, it's with the situation with his mom, and I do get that. But it's just like, I want to see, dude, it's your moment. Like, you're supposed to, you got to be there for your moment. I mean, how many times do you get picked first overall in the fucking NFL and you know you're going to get picked first overall? Why wouldn't you go? It's just, it just feels a little bit sad that we're going to go, all of us are going to go there and we're not going to see the first overall pick. Because I can remember whenever I was in Detroit, seeing Kaleb Williams walk out there. As much as I didn't like him at the time, I mean, it was insane to just like see him. It's just cool to see the guy. I saw his career start. It's like
the best player in the NFL draft. I mean,
with Mendoza, it's like, to me, it's just you're taking something away from yourself with that.
No, that's going to be very weird. And like you said, I don't know. I know we're all three going to be there, but it's like, what even are they going to do? Like, just do a video or something? Like, seriously,
honestly, they gotta get Kurt. They gotta get
that would be honestly, we might have to send an email to the NFL or get something sent over because that would be sick.
At Kurt Cignetti right now.
I mean, we did talk about in episode 1 about who we're gonna pick or whatnot. Do you guys have any do you think there's just we don't know who we're gonna pick? Like, it's still up in the air. Just kicking back to episode 1. Do we have any?
I'm hearing a lot of pre-draft visits with a lot of teams, top 30 visits, but not a lot with the Steelers, and it's kind of making me worried with the lack of smoke I'm seeing from it.
By the way, I know you, Myles, you're from Penn State. I did see some mocks about us getting an offensive lineman from Penn State. I don't know if you know who that is.
Vega.
I've seen that.
Amazing. Best lineman in the draft. Whoever gets him will have a great inside lineman. I did see a few drafts with the Ravens getting him. He can go anywhere from, I wouldn't be surprised if he went top 10. I wouldn't be surprised if he went top 5. I think he's the best lineman in the draft.
I did see that. I wanted to ask that, but because I saw he was from Penn State. So
on that season that we had last year, the worst football season in our program's history, he was the only bright spot.
Hey, and you know what? With the way the season ended with Aaron Rodgers getting his ass beat, I mean, they're going to be looking at that with a lineman. And like you said, he could be a game changer. Like, he could be that guy that solves that issue that we had against the Texans where we couldn't block for shit. And we looked like Swiss cheese and Aaron Rodgers was getting punched in the head. It's like, if we're going to keep Aaron Rodgers, you got to protect him. It's another year, he's getting older again, You never know. I think he got lucky last year with like the injury shit. So, he could have gotten killed by Broderick Jones.
True.
So, I mean, you got to protect him.
Well, we lost Isaac Samala, right? From
yes,
his last name, right? So, it's definitely something to look at.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do agree that alignment is a good pick, but the lack of just attention I'm seeing from it, I'm not seeing any they're interested in this guy, they're interested in this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, I guess, that we don't really know. It's good that they're keeping everything, the cards under the table, but I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what to expect whenever the Steelers make their move. They can move up. They can move down. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade their pick. I wouldn't be surprised if they moved up. I mean, honestly, I don't know if you guys share that same sentiment. I feel like I have no idea what the Steelers are going to do on draft night.
I said this last episode. I said this team is so confusing. Like, I have no idea where we're going to go. Like, I just don't – there's 100 million different directions we could go in right now, and I just don't see us leaning any way right now, where it just seems like we're very stuck in place, or at least
I hope it's
on the
not a skill
outside we
position.
don't know what we're doing.
I hope it's not a receiver. Hope it's not a skill
No,
position.
You don't want a receiver?
No, not getting
not
Pittman.
anymore.
Not
Yeah,
after
you're
getting
right.
Pittman
Yeah.
and DK. That's the two biggest investments in our team have been receiver and free agency these past 2 years. I don't think you can draft a high-name receiver and expect that to be a good idea.
You
You
know who
just
we should move up for?
bankrupted your cap. Who?
Go all in, move up.
Drew Aller.
Top 5 pick, Jeremiah
Drew
Love,
Aller.
baby.
We picked Drew Aller.
Jeremiah Love. No, Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love.
Jeremiah Love.
He is going to be the best running back in a minute that came out of the
From a non-biased
draft.
perspective,
I'm
from
telling you,
Kaleb.
he's going to be a stud.
It's
A
more
stud.
likely that Jadarian Price has a better pro career than it is that he gets drafted, I think, top 4 or 5 at this point. I think he's sliding.
Well, the people have been seeing, I've been seeing a lot about like Notre Dame. Jeremiah Love's obviously going to come off the board first in running back, and then Jeremiah Price is going to be the next one. Like those are two of the best running backs.
I do think it is
the best running backs in the, which is just crazy to me.
I think Katron Allen's going to be a nice sneaky pick from Penn State. Whoever gets him is going to be real happy.
Oh,
even Drew Aller, he has the tools.
No, he has an arm. I don't want to, like, realistically, I don't want to hate on him, but he does have a cannon. He has a cannon. Like, come on, let's be realistic.
I don't want to hate on him.
He has a cannon.
He's dog shit.
Just wait till he's starting for the Jets.
Just wait
week
until
8.
he's fucking
He'll
out
start for the Jets week 8.
groceries in 5 years, buddy. Just you wait. He'll be working at Amazon.
I think the Steelers take Nussmeier, though. I think they take a quarterback.
You think they take a quarterback? Yeah. At least it's not Ty Simpson. I'm fine with that. Anything other than Ty Simpson.
They're talking about he's going to slip, like maybe to like
yeah, I see on CBS right now, they have Ty Simpson round 1, pick 31 for the Rams.
If Ty Simpson's on the second round, I'd take Ty.
Oh, 100%.
No, I think, value-wise,
I just don't want to pick. I just don't want to reach in the first round.
Mm-hmm. I just think he's just been old. I just watched him when he was in the playoffs, and he's just, 3,500 passing yards, 5 interceptions, 30 touchdowns. I see this. I don't know. I just think he's super hyped, and I just don't believe in what it is. And same with Mendoza. I think Mendoza, when he gets, I don't know if I said it in the first episode, I think it's just going to be another Cameron Ward situation where he's just going to have to, it's just going to take time for him to just develop. His plays in Indiana, it was really just simple, 2-yard plays, and the system was just too good. But yeah, it's going to be very weird, him not being there for the draft. Like you said, Kirk Cinetti better be on the draft panel, or I'm going to have a meltdown.
If I'm Oakland, Vegas, I'm not taking him number 1. I'm not taking him number 1.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like low key. Like there's some other guys, and they can't go running back. Like you can go like a nice edge.
You have Kirk Cousins. Next year's QB class is stacked. If we go back 4 or 5 months ago, before Dante Moore said he's returning to school, we didn't know if Dante Moore or Mendoza was going number 1.
Yeah,
but now Mendoza's just the de facto guy because there's no one else. I wouldn't take him. I wouldn't take him if I'm Vegas.
If you don't take him, yeah. And then they could still get the first overall pick next year, right? Even if they do bad, right? Or no? Yeah.
Well, they're going to be bad enough to get a good QB because next QB's draft class is insane.
That's going to be something to look out for, yeah.
It's insane.
Draft is stacked.
Rocco Becht out of Penn State is going to be a great quarterback in the league someday.
Jesus Christ. I don't think it would. If they wouldn't take, well, they're going to take Mendoza. But if they don't take Mendoza, hot take, who do you think they take, Myles?
Two people. I know there's been a lot of worries with his arm size. I don't think Ruben Bain number 1 is outrageous. I know people have him going down the board, but I think an edge rusher in their situation would be okay. But also, I think Caleb Downs number 1 wouldn't be a bad pick.
Ruben Bain out of Miami. Yeah, he's good.
Yo,
I I think Caleb Downs is the most talented player in this draft. I'm completely sold on Caleb Downs.
I would love if we would move up and get him, but it's doubtful.
I don't know. Maybe there's probably names for sure I'm missing, but I don't know. If I'm them, I just know the Raiders. I don't think Mendoza's going to make you good enough to get you out of picking in a top half pick next year. All right, yeah, Arvell
Absolutely not,
Reese.
I agree.
Arvell Reese is somebody I would get. Arvell Reese is a stud.
Yeah, I mean, but I think he's the best edge. I think he's the best edge in the draft coming out of Ohio State. But yeah, we'll see. The draft for Pittsburgh's just you never know. You don't know what's going to happen. But moving away from the NFL draft, and by the way, there's a lot of people coming to Pittsburgh, and I just want to let everyone know that's watching this, if you do not want to be stuck in traffic or getting stuck in the Forkpit Tunnel, do not go downtown at all.
Can we
Because it is going to
talk
be
about that a little bit?
insane.
When the U.S.
I don't know.
Open is here, when the U.S. Open is here, do you guys see traffic on your side of town?
Oh, no, that's
Absolutely
on the
not,
complete
no.
opposite side. That's in
Okay.
Oakland.
I mean, when he got to Oakland, though,
Oakmont.
there was
Oakmont.
Oakmont, yeah.
Oakmont.
When he got there, yeah.
Because whenever that's on my side of town, that's outrageous, and I'm envisioning that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot how close you are.
But I'm thinking that it's going to be like that times 10.
Oh, for sure.
And, where you are, yeah, for sure.
I mean,
and I think even our side too, because we're west side of, and me and Logan are close to downtown, and we're all city parking too, so anyone can park wherever they want.
I'll say this from a guy who's gone to a ton of Steelers games and just been downtown when these events are happening, and like Steelers games, Pirates games, and Penguins games, and all this shit. And it's just, dude, I mean, it's amazing getting into town. Like if you catch a T, you get into town easy. Catching that T, this is a warning for anybody that's looking to use public transportation to get in and out of town, thinking it's going to be easier.
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
It's
Absolutely not.
It is not. These guys have experienced it one time with the San Francisco opener in 2022, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, we were stuck on a T for 10 minutes with the door opening and closing because these assholes wouldn't move. And so we just got off the tee and walked. It was I'm pretty sure we got there faster than the goddamn T did, and it was 2 spots away.
Over.
So, and going to a regular Steelers game, especially a night game, and this, especially whenever it gets to these night things, and this is whenever there's 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 people downtown. Now you gotta imagine 700. It's just going to be fun. I can already see it becoming a nightmare, to be honest with you, especially on that first night. I'm still going to go, but I can see it being a nightmare getting out of town. I'm not going to lie to you.
Dude, yeah. To be honest, 700K, is that, you really think that? And when you went to Detroit, how many people do you think were? Was it actually that packed?
It 100%. It felt like all of 500,000 people that were there.
Okay. There was videos of people like breaking in.
There were so many people. Oh my God. Whenever they finally opened the thing for you to flood to the stage, holy shit, it was like fucking nuts to butts. Everybody was together. We were all pushing through like it was a riot. And whenever we were in this wide open area, it's just a fucking sea of people. It's like you can see, like, it's just football fields of people. It's like, trust me, you feel it, especially whenever you're walking those city streets, and it's insane.
Give me a prediction here. The drafts are what? I think like an 8 p.m. start time normally?
Yes. Well,
you got to a city that was bigger than Pittsburgh. What would be a good time to get down there for an 8 p.m. draft? Noon? Noon?
Yes. I will walk you through what I did that day. Me and my dad, we drove down there in the morning. We got up early, got there about noon. We took a shuttle or whatever down there. I guarantee you they'll have shuttle shits and stuff like that, but I don't really know. But took a shuttle down there, got there at like 1, stood in 3 lines to see like the championship rings, the Lombardi trophy, and like some locker room things. And the gates open. That's how long these lines were, but trust me, they don't feel like anything. If you get there at 12 and the start time is at 8, the time passes like nothing, I'll tell you that. Like, you wait in a couple lines, boom, it's time for the draft. Like, you know, the bad part is once it does start and you get through these 10-minute picks, especially with where the Steelers are picking, if we don't move up or anything, these people, we're all going to be waiting until 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock for our goddamn pick, and we're all going to get antsy, you know what I mean? And if we don't get like a player that everybody knows, it's just gonna be a sad night maybe in Pittsburgh. You know, I mean, it is a fun time, 100%. But I'm hoping that it's about the same level of that. You know, it's like I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be a grind waiting for that pick, but hopefully it's worth it.
Well, they cut all the trees down by the North Shore, so that was horrible.
Sources
but also,
tell me, I brought that up to a friend, and apparently he told me that they moved them. They moved them.
You moved the tree.
No, they literally cut them. Like you could see.
That sounded like
a
bucko brick situation to me.
No, I went down there. You can literally see still like half of the tree, like what do you call it,
Oh,
the
like a
log
stub?
or whatnot. Yeah, the stub is literally still in there. They didn't cut it fully out. They just
All right,
cut
I got to
it straight there
reassess
and
my
left it.
sources.
Yep. Oh yeah, dude. No, they're lying to you.
I could be wrong,
listen,
though.
dude. Like, I mean, they did do it. I mean, if you see how big the fucking stage is, they had to do it. To be honest with you, if that's where they're gonna put it, but it is sad to see those trees go because you know it's like that was the only thing that gave that walk a little bit of life. It's just gray down there now.
Parking lot.
Oh God, it's just a giant parking lot now. That's literally all it is.
Yeah, and charging. If anyone's watching this and charging, like for parking lot, if you want to park down there,
Oh, it's gonna be at least
absolutely.
$200.
It's gonna be like
It's-
$100.
No,
No, it's more than
100
that.
bucks.
It's more
In
than. I mean,
Detroit,
maybe
it was
farther away, but
$200.
it's like close
It was
by.
200.
Yep, 200.
It's gonna be insane.
200 to 300.
Hey, and to be honest with you, I'll say it. If you have the money, you might want to do it. It is somewhat worth
Oh
it.
no,
No,
honestly,
no,
yes, it is.
No. It's
Why
way
would you rather
easier
just
to
take
just
public
park
transit?
somewhere. Yeah, park somewhere else and get a fucking Uber or some shit.
No, but
Don't
I'm
worry
saying
about it.
that's even. I'm right. It's not gonna be right next to the stadium. That shit's gonna be like thousands of dollars. I'm not thousands of dollars, but it's gonna be even more expensive to park. Like
What are you even trying to get
there.
out?
I mean, even those far parking lots are still gonna be taxing up to like $150, $200. So I mean, if you're gonna have to fork up some dough if you're gonna drive down there. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you know, if you feel like it's worth it, then you're gonna have to fork up some dough.
Here's the answer. It's not worth driving.
It's not. Well, it is not worth it. That's why I'm saying this shit might be a logistical nightmare because it's like if nobody's gonna drive down. I mean, people are obviously gonna drive. The streets are gonna be packed. Public transportation is gonna be packed. I mean, if you're gonna come down, get a hotel is what my advice would be. Don't just get a hotel downtown so you don't have to get out of downtown. That's the best way to solve the issue, honestly.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. So if anyone's going to the draft, be ready because it's
Yeah,
going to. I
Caleb.
mean, really.
Our resident over 21. If you're going to roulette on draft night at the Rivers Casino, are you betting red or black?
Oh, we're going straight black.
Oh,
All right, there you
all
go.
black,
Heard it here
all
first.
black.
Yeah,
Heard it here
all right,
first.
heard it here.
Heard it here first.
By the way, Rivers Casino is also going to be packed. They're going to be getting so much money. Like our whole city's going to
Oh
get
my
so
God, we're
much
gonna make
money.
so much money.
We're gonna make so much dough for.
I was walking by the stages the other day, and I heard this guy. He was sitting outside smoking a cigarette outside his like bar job or whatever, and he was talking to these guys, and he was like, they were like, "Yeah, you working for a draft?" And he's like, "I hope not. Shit's gonna be crazy." So I mean,
Seriously.
they're gonna
It
make
is
a
gonna
fuck
be
ton of
crazy.
money, man. I mean, it's just. Like they look like they're getting ready for it too. I mean, it is just whenever you walk down there, it's a
Market
different
Square.
vibe.
All those businesses down there are going to be booming.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be booming. But if you are going to the NFL draft, it's going to be sick. I think anyone here that's listening to this that is from Pittsburgh,
Everyone should go.
just get out,
Just
and
go.
just have fun with it. Don't be a Debbie Downer and stay in your house. Like have some
It's
fun. Like this is literally our Super Bowl, bro.
It's like
this
a
is our
once in a
Super Bowl.
generation thing to hold a draft.
This is
We're
our
we're
Super
never
Bowl.
gonna hold a Super Bowl.
No.
Like so it's
This
like
is our
just go
Super
and
Bowl.
do it. You know,
Just have some fun. Go out with your friends and
take it from me. It's fun.
Yeah.
Just do it.
don't
get
but
hammered.
just you can drink, but don't jump in the river.
Oh yeah,
Let's-
dude,
let's-
don't
let's
get
not do
There's
that.
gonna be. That's
Use
a really
one.
good point. There's gonna be a lot of people jumping in the river.
They'll have,
It will
trust me,
be.
they'll have security around there. Don't
Sure.
make sure motherfuckers ain't doing that. I mean, but you'll probably see a couple of those videos on Twitter. I'll guarantee that. You'll probably see a few of those.
No, it's gonna be sick. But get out of the crib and have fun. Moving away from the NFL draft, the Pens. Good thing talking about the NFL draft. The Pens will not be playing on NFL draft week. We did get home field advantage, which is good, which is awesome, obviously. But it would have been crazy if they were playing down here. I think they would have played Friday or Saturday or it was one of those days. But Pens did lock up the second seed. Obviously, they didn't play. Well, they played their starters today, but didn't play them the other night against the Capitals. we will be playing either the Flyers, but the Blue Jackets and the
Well,
Caps can't make it as well. Flyers series, I think everyone wants that. It would be sick. Logan, what you got?
I just want to say, fuck everybody that was saying we were gonna suck this year. Fuck all of you, 2 seed. Suck it. So I
No,
mean,
seriously.
I
Everyone said,
cannot
"Oh,
wait to play the
draft
Flyers. I really
Yeah.
want to play the Flyers. We're gonna kill them. I'm just so excited because I obviously don't see us making a deep run, but I'm just happy
No.
to see us proving everybody wrong, saying that we were gonna suck. I mean, dude, how are you gonna say we're gonna suck when we have these players that are still performing? I
Yeah,
mean,
like
it's just insane that people doubted us. I mean, I can see it a little bit, but like, we've definitely shoved that shit down their face. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, we said in the we said in the first episode all the points and all of that, like Mantha, Brazeau, Kendall is 18 years old. Like
Yeah.
all those guys are just playing better than what they got money wise for their contracts. So it's gonna be. I do want the Flyers. You talking about the deep playoff run? Low key, bro. If we beat the Flyers, if we say we play
There's
the
a
Flyers, we're
chance.
gonna play the Hurricanes. Hurricanes have been dominating us this season. But
Yes.
I think if we beat the Hurricanes, if we win second round, we're going all the way. We're winning the cup.
That's the thing. We
We're
got
going
to
all the
get
way.
through
If
the
we beat
second round.
second
I
round,
mean,
we're going all the
well,
way. I don't
also,
100%.
what we got us as Pittsburghers, we love to think ahead. We got to get through the first round too, though. Like, we got to get through the first.
You're right. You're right. I remember, I don't know what year it was, but it was like 2016 or 2017, and we were like up 3-1 against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and we literally said we were planning for the cup race and all that, and then it literally went to Game 7, and it was hilarious. You got any thoughts on little kitty in
Special
the
guest
screen? Welcome to
appearance.
BurghTakes. Myles, you got any
One
thoughts
thing
on
I was going to say is the thing that stands out to me about this series with the Flyers is I think, yes, it is a very easy series for us to win on paper. And I do think what you're saying, if we win the second round, there's a good chance. I don't think we're winning the second round. I think we beat the
Yeah.
Flyers. But the X factor to me that stands out is I watched him a lot against Michigan State and Penn State this year. Porter Martone joining the Flyers. If he makes that playoff roster, 7 points in 7 games. 7 points in 7 games. He's the rookie from first round, Porter Martone. If he makes the roster, he's going to be an absolute X factor. He was really good with Michigan State this season and got the chance to play with them so far to close out this year. It's a real it's a real long shot that he gets the playoff nod, but with a team with the Flyers that just needs to lean into their youth and has something to prove, I think that's someone that the Pens really need to worry about.
By the way, he's 19, 7 games played, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points.
He was very good at
that's not a
Michigan
bad
State.
take.
He was
Not a bad
the
take.
number 2 to McKenna. McKenna was the number 1. He was the number 2 in the class.
W.
You think McKenna goes first overall?
I think there's a chance McKenna comes back to school, and I must think that's what he needs to. He needs to mature.
Really?
He needs to mature.
I can see that.
I do think McKenna wants to play in the NHL, and I think if whatever team gets him signed him and it's like, yeah, we're gonna send him to the league right away, he'll go there. But I think he'll come back if that's not the opportunity
So you
for
just
him.
think he's not ready yet?
I don't think he's mature enough.
Yeah. Well, yeah, in that department, like he obviously has the skills.
Skill, yes. He also needs to put on some muscle. I think the
Yeah, I
development
agree.
at Penn
I agree.
State has not been great.
Mhm. I also
Yeah.
think hockey is not like one of those things like basketball where you should really do like one and done kind of things.
No,
Like, I
you
feel like
shouldn't.
he should develop a little bit more. Because I mean, even if he does get drafted, obviously if he's a first overall pick, he'll start right away. But it's like any other pick, you could just go to like one of their minor leagues, and it's like it's like you should have just stayed anyways.
But with this first round matchup, I think it's going to be really interesting to see how the Pens handle it. I think it needs to Dubas needs to give a very, very, very close eye on this series because there's a lot of draft capital that he has moving up, and I'm not sure what to do with it. I'm not sure if the best move would be just to taking all the players and rebuilding, or if it would be to be
Absolutely
trading.
not.
You don't think so?
You definitely shouldn't take all those players. You definitely need to trade up. Dude, I mean,
Okay,
you're
so
not.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you need to trade a little bit.
Yeah, you need to do something. Unless I mean, hockey wise, no, you shouldn't. Like, you don't need how many. I don't know how many picks we have.
A
I think
lot.
we have
There's a
like
lot of second round
13.
picks.
We have
Yeah.
like 13, something like that. Somewhere in that
Yeah.
ballpark. So definitely, I mean, yeah, you can pick every single one of those guys, and hopefully one of those are a stud. But if you think you can move up and pick someone better, why not? I mean, you have all of that.
Yeah,
But
sure.
uh, yeah, hopefully the Pens. We're hoping for a Flyers series. I think playoffs start next week. So we'll get news soon. I think season ends soon for the regular season. So we'll see if we
Yeah.
play the Flyers, Blue Jackets, or Caps. Moving away from Pittsburgh sports, like always in episodes, we have bonus content for all sports. Moving into the NBA playoffs. Soon that's gonna happen. Any sleepers, picks? Miami's in the play-in again. I see that.
Yeah, dude,
Logan's a
4
big
years in a
Miami
row.
fan.
It was made for Miami, you know. It's and you see Bam Adebayo saying he's sick of this shit. I think all I can speak for all Miami fans. We are sick of this shit. It's the same shit every time. Oh, we go to the play-in. Oh, we get the 8 seed. Oh, we made that one run with the 8 seed the one year, and oh, we ran into fucking Jokic. Oh, great. But like now it's every time. Oh, we win the play-in. Oh, 8 seed. Oh, get bounced. It's just Miami's been a shit show lately, you know, with the Terry Rozier shit. I mean, I don't see any good in our future, to be honest with you, right now. I mean, we got Bam putting up fucking however 83 points. That was sick. That was fun. That was unethical hoops, but that was
Yeah, I
sick.
was gonna say that's
Um,
unethical.
but shut your bitch ass up, Caleb. You're just mad because who did Kyrie Irving don't got 83 points, pussy.
Bro, he
So I
sat out the
mean,
year, bro. Don't hate
shut
on
up.
my boy.
I don't really care. But that he's our one shining star. I mean, uh, Tyler Hero.
Do you guys have the team that you're playing or no? Not yet. Yeah, you
I
probably
No, they're
playing
in
the
the
Hornets,
play-in.
right? The Hornets.
No, yeah, we played the Hornets.
Yeah, the
We played the
Hornets.
Yeah,
Hornets. Yeah.
LaMelo Ball.
We're probably gonna lose. I can honestly see us losing to the Hornets. I don't know if we're like
Yeah,
one
you
of those
probably
teams that
will.
I don't know if we're one of those teams that's like if we lose we're out or if we lose we get another chance. But I can see us just getting. I don't see us really making the play.
And
Even if
he's
we make the
guarding
playoffs,
LaMelo.
I don't really think we're gonna do anything
He's
with it.
guarding
It's just
Khan.
it's
What's
not
his
our
name?
year.
The rookie of the
It's not our
year.
year.
He's guarding
I
this
mean,
dude.
Norman Powell
Norman
was our
Powell.
best tonight.
Norman Powell.
I mean, Norman Powell's a bright spot, I guess, but like, you know, I mean, when Norman Powell's a
Amy
bright spot on your
Jaquez.
team, that's not really great. Yeah. I mean, I was excited when we drafted him, but you know, that's
So
whatever.
you think
Who's your
Heat's out
overall?
What
Sorry, yeah. Do you think Heat are out of it? Finish
Yeah.
his thought.
do I think? What?
The Heat are
My
out of
son's
it.
yelling at me. Do I think the Heat are out of it? Yes, for sure. I don't really see us doing anything. I can't really see us winning, to be honest with
So
you.
who's your pick? Top two seeds are currently the Thunder and the Pistons.
I'm gonna say
I mean, Celtics and Spurs is second seed.
I
Yeah,
think the
Celtics, Spurs.
I
I think the Spurs too. That's my pick as well.
I for some reason I just like I said it last episode. I think that they're obviously gonna play the OKC Thunder in a 7-game series in the Western Conference Final, and I think that series is gonna kill. Stop shaking your head. They're gonna win. Wemby hates Chet.
I
That's
don't
all that
care,
really
bro. Okay,
matters.
no one is beating OKC.
You
I'm
can say
telling you,
that
this
now,
team's
but
this OKC is gonna win 3 in a row.
I mean, who's the one team this year that's been able to beat the Thunder, Caleb?
Wasn't that
Spurs.
The Spurs. So I mean, that's just
There's
7-game
really a
series,
two-game
though.
difference.
they
There's a
beat them like
two-game difference
they
in the
beat them
record.
like 4 times this year, 3 times this year. So I mean, you know, I can see them making a run. I can see them doing it. In my opinion, my pick, Celtics versus Spurs.
They have the
Spurs in
defense
7.
too. Wemby's
Yeah.
gonna always outplay Chet because of the beef,
For sure.
but then you have at the backcourt, you have Castle, who's one of the best defensive guards guarding Shea. So, and then I think the Spurs' strength is just so new and unfound. When the Thunder, they have been such a recent thing that there's becoming a way how to counter it.
I just think Thunder. I mean, Shea's just Shea. We don't really got to talk
I hate
about him,
shit.
but it's just the depth that OKC has. Like, we're not even talking about the bench. Like, their bench is just they're good,
Man,
bro. Like, I don't
man,
know. I think West is going to be very competitive. I think yes, it could be a complete toss up. Yes, I think Thunder will probably they're on paper the team to get out of the West, but like I said, you got Nuggets, Spurs, Thunder, Timberwolves. I mean Lakers.
Lakers are.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know if
like how
Luka's
you
coming back.
skipped over the Lakers. Lakers are done.
Yeah,
They're done.
Lakers. They just
Well,
fell
no, I was
apart.
gonna say I didn't
That
know.
is
I heard about Luka getting like some shots in his. I don't know if if he's done for the season.
He's
Has he
trying to
been
go
out?
overseas. He's
he's
trying to
done.
rush his return.
Yeah,
But I mean, even if he was back, did them and Braun really beat them? Probably not.
No, they got to play the Rockets anyway, and I don't think they're beating KD.
No.
But
I
yeah, I
was
think the
actually going to say, I
West.
think the Rockets are one of my sleepers.
Yeah,
Rockets look good this year. I will agree with
they
that.
do. I like those boys. Um, the East though, the East is more of a. It's not as stacked, I
No,
guess,
it's
this
not.
year.
It's not.
Um, I really don't know who comes out of the East. I mean,
Not
obviously,
Miami.
a homer because I'm from Pittsburgh, and I guess whoever's closest. So I guess Cavaliers. So hopefully the Cavs can pull it out.
I
They
like
won't.
Toronto.
They
I like
won't.
Toronto a lot. I really like Toronto.
I
Brandon
like the
Ingram's having a
Celtics.
good year. He had a good year.
BI, you got Barrett, and then you have Quickly, and then you also have Scotty. That's a lot of wings. That's a lot of good guard play too. And then who do they have down low? They have Podol. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's a good lineup. I think they have what it
It's
takes.
a good matchup against the Knicks.
Yeah. Oh, I hate the
Um,
Knicks. Knicks are not going to make it far at all.
Yeah, I don't think they will either. To be honest with you.
yeah. I think I would say I want the Cavs to come out of the East, but I think it's going to be between the Pistons and the Celtics. But I like the sleeper with the Raptors. I think in the East it could be a complete toss up. Do you guys have like an early prediction of like who's winning the whole NBA Finals? You think the
Already
Spurs
gave
is gonna?
mine.
I think it's going to be a Spurs Celtics finals with the Spurs winning, or a Spurs Raptors finals. I do think the Raptors have what it takes to go all the way.
Logan?
Like Myles said, I think it's going to be a Spurs Celtics. I think the Spurs are going to take it in 7. I think they've just clearly. I mean, the Celtics, they looked good without Tatum. They got Tatum, and Tatum looks like he never left. To be honest with you, I mean, he's back to playing like he did. And to be honest with you, I could see them making another run to the finals. But I just see them coming up short to Wemby.
Yeah, I got Warriors coming out of the West and
Really?
the Hornets coming out of the East. LaMelo versus
Flight
Curry.
reacts.
Let's
Flight
see.
reacts. Flight reacts.
I got Curry getting his 5th ring. Isn't he on 4 rings, right? I'm not
Oh,
wrong.
yeah, he's on
He's
4.
on 5th, okay. Yeah, those are my picks.
That would
Moving
be sick.
on from NBA, our golf fans out there, the Masters
What a
finished up.
tournament.
Masters finished up. What a great tournament starting Thursday. Had a lot of unexpected performances. Biggest flop so far. I think a lot of people obviously were really high on Bryson, especially coming off his 2 wins in Live, back-to-back wins. Logan, you can start it off.
Hand up on me. That's hand up on me. That was a bad pick on Bryson.
You said that in episode 1?
I did say that. I really should have said Scotty. I should have went with my heart. Scotty, I love Scotty. I've loved him ever since he won his first Masters, and I even tweeted about him making his run up to getting 2nd place. I thought he would get it. I mean, when Rory kind of collapsed there in the middle of it, or yeah, in the beginning and the middle, I thought he would win it. But you know, sometimes it doesn't work out like that. But he's taken 2.2 million home. I don't think he's upset with that. I think he had a great performance. Just Rory played better. That's really all it was. I mean, you could tell I think he was at the range. He was waiting for the potential playoff, but you know, sometimes it's not to be.
Yeah, we lost Myles there, but he'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, Rory, he double bogeyed on 4 and then bogeyed on 6, and he was
Yeah.
-9 when he was what, -12? Am I
Yeah,
am I
I think
correct? Yeah.
-10 or 11,
Yeah,
something like that.
something like that. And he really did choke. But Scotty, he had a lot of opportunities there when we were watching get birdies. He just
Yeah.
couldn't hit the putts. It was just
I
an inch
I
off
mean,
of the putts.
he had a bogey-free round in the last round. And then in the 3rd round, he was 2 shots off of the course record. But it was just that second round that killed him. I mean, he went +2, so he started even on the third day, climbed back with a -7, and then he shot a -4, I think, today. So,
Yep.
I mean, he fought back, but it was just that second day that killed him. If you take those 2 bogeys away, he wins by 2. So, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that's just golf though for you, man. I mean,
Yeah, and it's
Rory,
kind of like, Jesus
what the hell
Christ.
was that?
All right, we're good. That was a big echo. Sorry for the ear rate. Okay, and Miles is gone. All right, but back onto the Masters. What really, I know Scotty's, the best player in the world, and he had a great, 2024 season, but it's like,
Yep.
low key, like, honestly, I think Rory getting this win, and if Rory gets another win on the tour, like, low key, Rory should be number 1 in the world, or maybe
He
I'm just,
should.
like, just tripping, but
Oh, you're
Scotty
right.
really hasn't done much. I mean, he's won, the only win that he got was, I think, the first tournament of the season, which was in Hawaii,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So,
You're
and
right.
Scotty, he's been in the top 10, but he just hasn't been there this year. But I think what really hurt, especially a guy, I don't know if I said this in episode 1, but I think I did, about Justin Rose coming up short again this year in the
Yep.
Masters. I mean, he's just right there, and he comes up short again. We did lose you, Myles. Do you have any thoughts on the Masters so far?
Sorry, real
Something?
quick about that connection issue I had. Had to run to the dormitory real quick. When it comes to the Masters, my major surprises come with the form of LIV golfer Brooks Koepka. I mean, top 15 for him, or even we talk about Jordan Spieth. Um, I agree with what you said. I do think that he needs to be number 1. I don't think Scotty's necessarily shown me anything that shows he needs to be there. Um,
Yeah.
I do think it was a great Masters performance. I don't think there was anything I would necessarily complain about. It just felt like to me that Scotty put too much into the Masters. Like he's been preparing too much about this for this performance that he hasn't won anything else earlier this season, and then he just put it all up into this and then just didn't materialize.
By the way, Rory put in the work. By the way,
He
in his
did.
press conference, he literally said we skipped the 2 tournaments and literally went to Augusta 2 weeks ahead, I believe. It was 2 weeks or a week, and played literally 1 ball. Like he said in the press conference, he played 1 ball and pretty much simulated like a tournament for 4 rounds. Pretty much. Like he literally simulated like a tournament. So he definitely deserves it. I mean, he prepped, and Rory, he just came. The fact that he double bogeyed on 4 and just completely shit the bed, and then completely just came back, and everyone else just wasn't taking the lead and not capitalizing on that. It just shows how good of a golfer Rory really is. Moving away from the Masters, by the way, great tournament. Gets $4.8 million from Rory. By the way, a lot of other guys got a lot of good money as well. We want to talk about, I see in here, LeBron golf game, W or L. I don't know if any guys are support or watch Bob Does Sports.
Shut up.
LeBron's golf game isn't too good. You guys have any thoughts on LeBron's golf game?
You gotta
I
get
think he
that
cusses a lot.
profanity. Yeah, you gotta
He
get that
cusses a
profanity fixed
lot,
under the
dude.
links.
I mean, he also kind of talks like he's just if I feel like it was his first time being like, oh, I can really say what I want. So it was just kind of like, I don't know. I don't feel like he's ever really had that. So you really saw him just letting loose, I guess. But I mean, I think the funniest comment he made was about Memphis and how Memphis fans are actually hurt by that. It's like, well, what do you
Yep.
mean you guys suck? He was never gonna go there. Like what?
Yeah,
Do
and
you think
if you got before that, but if you guys don't know who Bob Does Sports is, he is a golf channel, YouTube channel for golf pretty much. So if you're into golf, I'm sure you guys know who that was, but they did a video with LeBron, and if you haven't watched that, definitely go watch that. And by the way, LeBron said he was golfing for 8 months. There is no way in hell he's been
Yeah,
golfing for 8 months and looks like that.
the swing's pretty shit. They cut out a lot of his shots, and I'm guessing that he asked him to do that so he wouldn't be that embarrassed. Because it was funny. It would be like they would show him about to swing. As soon as he hits the shot, it's like they're supposed to cut and show you where the shot's going.
Did not.
They never really showed where the shot went.
Nope.
So I mean, it was just it's great to see him get out there and like grow the game and be a part of it. Honestly, because it is you've always seen him dominating all this shit. It is funny to see him not be good at something.
No, he's
And,
really into golf, by the way.
You think he's
and
going to
really
take
golf.
Jordan?
Ah,
Jordan's
Wait,
good
I
at
won't.
golf.
I can't see him doing that. And I
No.
mean, Jordan might have a bad back. You never know. But
Jordan's too into NASCAR right now. He's too invested
he's
in
winning. He's
NASCAR.
winning races. Winning
He's too
races.
like
So
he really is though. I mean, seriously, he's really invested in NASCAR
I'm
right
pretty
now.
sure. I'm pretty sure one of his drivers is the first place driver.
Yep, he
in
is.
the championship right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 90% sure Michael Jordan's team is only like 4 to 5 years old. So it would be pretty nice to see them win one. Honestly,
Yeah.
and we saw it's funny to think about it that one of the greatest basketball players of all time sucked ass as an owner of a basketball team, but he's actually pretty good as an owner of a racing team. Like, how the hell does that make sense at all?
That's a good point.
It's like I feel like that the shit you bring from basketball doesn't really translate out like the leadership qualities. But I mean, I guess
Well, he did
just has a lot
say
of money to spend on the people that know what they're doing.
Yeah. He did say he's always been a fan of NASCAR. I don't know if that proves. I don't know if that means anything, but like he said, like even when he was playing basketball, he always was a fan of NASCAR.
I mean, also, being a fan and being an owner is probably the best thing for a team because if they're a fan, they'll do anything to win. And I think he's shown
knows
that.
what
He's
to do.
spent the money, he's invested, he's gotten sponsorships, he's done all of this shit. I think he merged with another team too to really like make himself bigger. And I'm not. You can fact check on me on that in the comments. I'm not really sure.
I'm fact checking you.
But yeah. Well, Myles fact checks me. I just think that he's on a run right now, which is really good. I think it's great for the sport because it shows that other teams can get into it. Because NASCAR is a stock car sport, so it's like you don't have to have the big budget to get into it. I mean, it's opening the doors for some of these people, and I think that it's been a pretty closed off business for a while, and that's kind of what's hurt the growth of NASCAR in the past like decade and everything, but they're starting to grow a little bit more. I can see a slow growth. I just feel like they have a lot more work to do on getting up there back into their heyday in the 2000s and 90s with Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon and everything.
Yeah, but Jordan joining NASCAR, he brings obviously a lot of eyes, so it's good for the sport.
Myles, did you find the
It says he did not. It says he bought a title from a different team, a German team.
that's what I'm confusing with then.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Moving away from LeBron's golf game and MJ fandom of NASCAR, Logan, update from episode 1. People that watch F1 and kicking off the NASCAR and F1. Before we get into your takes for F1, you think F1 is better than NASCAR?
This is actually a great question. I think on a level of enjoyment, NASCAR is way more fun to watch just on like a daily level because NASCAR it's the definition of unpredictable. Anybody can go out there and win any day, any Sunday, any given Sunday. It's like the football term. Like, they can all go out there and win. F1 is a lot more development based where NASCAR is more driver skill, in my opinion. There is driver skill elements in F1, but the driver skill element in NASCAR is greater than the skill in F1 because the development is more important in F1. Like we talked about it last episode, how Mercedes is so dominant and their car is so good. That's because their development is a lot better and that car is good. Yes, the drivers are great. Don't get me wrong. Their skill level is insane. I couldn't drive that car, but it's just whenever they're so dominant, then it makes the races less interesting. And when you know like there's only 4 people that could potentially win a race, and like it's pretty set up from the beginning.
Yeah, by the way, I did not know who this was, but Dale Earnhardt, I honestly did not know who he was.
Oh
and I
my
watched it. I'm
God,
being
that
serious.
is
No, I'm being serious. No.
Are you kidding me?
Like 2
I
weeks
mean, I'm
ago,
not gonna lie. That's kind of like being
it.
like, I don't know who Babe Ruth is. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't know. I low-key didn't
he-
know who he was, and I watched a documentary on Amazon Prime and saw what happened and his death and all of that. Bro, he was a dominant racer. I didn't know how good he was.
And last death in NASCAR.
And that
race,
death because of that. When I watched the documentary, that they started wearing like neck guards or something about that because of that.
They wear the Hans device. That's what it is. It keeps your neck from snapping back and shit. And that's what got him. He got a basal skull fracture. That's what killed him.
Yeah.
Sad day. That's why they hold up the 3s at Daytona.
Yep.
But that
Yeah,
is fucking crazy. You did not know who
I'm
Dale.
gonna be honest.
He
Yeah,
won
I'm gonna get a lot of
7
heat.
damn championships. He's one of
I
the
didn't know who he
goats.
was.
He's
That's
one of the
why
3 goats.
yeah, I'm low-key invested in NASCAR a
You
little
know who
bit
Jimmy
and
Johnson
racing.
is?
Nope.
Oh my
Absolutely
god. Do you
not.
know who Richard Petty is?
Nope.
Oh my god. You got a lot
But
more to learn, buddy.
moving for. Oh wait, Jimmy John. You mean the American football player? Or you mean?
There's another Jimmy Johnson.
Okay.
He won
Are you
7
talking about the Dallas
championships.
Cowboys?
He won 7 championships. He's probably the more famous Jimmy Johnson. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But yeah, getting to our last take of the episode, moving on from NASCAR. Any updates on F1 Logan?
Well, today we're filming this on a Sunday on April 12th. It was supposed to be the Bahrain Grand Prix. Obviously, we talked about no races in the Middle East. So F1 did do a thing where they released the full race of the 2021 Grand Prix, which is on YouTube, which is pretty cool, I guess. I guess that supplements it a little bit, but it still sucks that we're not going to be able to see a real live race. But at least they're trying. They're usually really not that good. They usually are good with this stuff where if a race gets canceled, they'll post something. But yeah, getting into the news though with it, Max Verstappen's race engineer Jean-Pierre Lambiase is going to be leaving for McLaren in 2028, which is a big news and a big shock because we all thought he was going to stay. Caleb, yes,
I did not know that.
I
By the
just
way,
said
we were talking.
that.
Jimmy Johnson has 7. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. I'm just searching all this
No,
stuff
go
that you're
ahead.
telling me. Jimmy Johnson has 7, bro. I have no ball knowledge.
No, yeah, Jimmy
And he was
Johnson
and
is
he
fucking
and he
crazy.
raced in the 2000. He won in 2006, 2007,
He
2013,
did that while you were a
2016.
kid, buddy. He
He has
was that
83 career wins.
Yeah,
Holy
buddy. He's
shit.
basically a Lewis Hamilton. So I mean,
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that puts it in perspective.
yeah. But
I know
back
a
to
little
what
bit
we were
of it, huh?
talking about. Jean-Pierre Lambiase leaving. Max Verstappen has said in the past that when he is done, that he's going to be done. So I take this as a sign that Max Verstappen is going to leave. Max Verstappen has done a lot of bitching about the car and about the regulations this season. And you just see he's not happy. The car is not good. Red Bull can't really do anything about it. He's talked about retiring if he doesn't like the cars in the past. He's just flat out said, if I don't like it, I'll leave. And he's not one to mince words. He does not genuinely flub his words. He means what he says.
Well, didn't his
And-
I don't know if you said this, but didn't his engineer went away, right? Or his
Yeah,
or
I
whatever.
did say that, Caleb.
Oh, wait, you
That's-
just said that? Oh my
well,
god.
that's the whole topic, buddy. You gotta pay
Oh.
attention.
Oh Jesus.
But
Yo, continue.
he's been his race engineer since 2022, basically at the start of his domination. So, I want to ask you guys. I know you guys don't really know a lot about the sport, and this is a really good question. But do we think Red Bull might be fucked here? Do we think Red Bull might be down the drain? And
Bro, if
Wait,
they
you know,
before I answer,
do
can
we
I
think
ask
Max
you,
Verstappen's gonna leave? Okay,
what's
what you
going
ask
on with
me?
his race engineer?
Oh my God, he's leaving him. He's leaving him.
Let's get back on topic. All right. So yeah, if
He
you can go.
retires, he goes somewhere else. He's not gonna. If I'm him, I just think he should go make himself a household racing name, and by that, go win the Triple Crown. Go do it.
Exactly.
He
I
can do
agree.
it.
I
Go
agree.
fucking do it.
He's talked about interest in endurance racing, and I would love to see him at the top level.
He's not gonna go to IndyCar.
He you never know. He's done rally shit. He's done drifting stuff. He loves all disciplines of racing. He lives to race. He might do it. I don't think that's really on his radar right now. I think he's more into
Should
like
be.
the sports cars and like he wants to do the Nürburgring 20 or 12 hour 24 hours or the hell or whatever. He's a lot more into stuff like that where it's sports car racing and shit like that. So I do think he's done. I think he's 1 foot out the door maybe. I think he's just kind of considering he has 4 championships. He has like the 4th most wins in F1 history. What else does the
Jesus.
guy have to prove?
How long has he been racing with Red Bull?
It's
Like
since
8 years?
2016. Yeah, since
I feel
10
like that
years.
feels like that's like a big accomplishment in 8 years.
Yeah. I
10
mean,
years. Yeah.
I mean, he's talked about how he's just, is it worth it to do the circus every year now and travel and be away from his family and do all this shit and take all these long flights? And we don't really think about that a lot, where F1 is they're literally traveling from continent to continent and they are moving a lot. And I can see him getting done with that, especially whenever the car is not good. If he's not having fun with it, he's not going to want to do it anymore.
What do you think, Logan? Do you think he leaves?
Yeah, I
Retires?
think he does. I think he does. I
Continues
think
with F1.
I can't see him really leaving to be in another team. I think the only team he would leave for is Ferrari, and I really don't see that happening because everybody wants to race for Ferrari. It's fucking Ferrari, but I just see him moving on. I think he's realized that he's done what he needs to do, and if you hear him talk about it, I just think that he's kind of checking out a little bit. Like he's still gonna race and he's still gonna finish his contract, but I think once that contract's done, I think he's done.
What's the contract look like?
Especially with this move now.
It's soon, isn't it?
I think it's 26 or 20, or I think it's 27 or 28.
Oh wow.
Which corresponds with his engineer leaving. So I think it's just all signs point to him leaving.
That's a big thing of him leaving, giving him like that makes it like more like certain that Max Loki might just.
Well, I mean, if you look at the past of it, everybody that has been there since Max Verstappen started has left. Christian Horner got fired. Helmut Marko left, who scouted him and brought him into the Red Bull camp and gave him that shot. He's gone. Adrian Newey, who built his cars, he's gone. And now with Gianpiero Lambiasi leaving, it's like, what the fuck is even the point anymore? Everybody that he stayed for and everybody that he built that team and built those championships with is gone. So why would he want to stay there anymore?
Do you think these people would have talked to Max before they left?
Oh,
or do you
100%.
think it's just okay? So
that.
you don't think that it's coming to a surprise to him per se?
Oh no, I think it's just the gradual wear down of all these people leaving and realizing that okay, Red Bull is going down the drain and it's time to move on because everything runs through Max. Max is Red Bull. Like they did the same thing with Sebastian Vettel when they had him winning 4 championships in a row. It's just that's the way Red Bull runs. They get one really good driver and then they ride their coattails until they win, until they leave. And I just think unless Max wins a championship like next year or this year, he somehow ends up fighting. I don't see him really staying to try and compete anymore.
Does this season even is the season just cooked this year, or
It seems like it.
It's not cooked yet. It's still only 3 races in. I mean, it's 20 race season. So, I mean,
but they're going to miss almost a quarter of it, no?
No, they're only going to miss 2.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's only like a tenth of it.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I think it'll still. I think if we get a good teammate battle, it'll be a good season. And I also think I heard some rumors that Ferrari might have got some loophole through the regulations or something that might have got them a little closer. So we're gonna have to see what they come out with their car whenever we get through this little break, and we're gonna have to see what Mercedes comes out with when we get through this break. So we're just gonna have to see how the momentum goes, and it's a long season. We'll be talking about this until December. So it's you really don't know until at least like October who's really gonna be the contenders at the end of the year.
Is that all the F1 updates?
That's all I really got for you, buddy. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like you didn't pay attention that much.
Yeah, don't cook me. All right, appreciate everyone watching this episode. This has been a longer episode than the first episode, but appreciate everyone watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow all of our socials on BurghTakes at BurghTakes. I'm Kaleb. He's Myles. He's Logan. We'll see you in the next episode. See y'all.
Bye.